Hey guys, we are on the outside and today I'm going to show you how to cut up a whole of chicken, how to cut it up perfect. All right, so Jose is going to do that. So what are we gonna do first?
Separate the leg from the hip and ensure that you cut away the flesh. Ensure that you find the joint, right where the joint is. There's a little grease bone right there. So separate. That's one side. You do the same thing for the other side. Let's get into the flesh. And as I say, there's a joint. Once you find that joint,
Once you locate that joint, guys, it is really easy, right?
one way to find the joint easily if you cannot find it with a knife, just crack it.
Oh, and you separate the leg and the hip from the chicken.
Voila. Next stage is the wing. Similar. Look for the joint. Separated. And you can separate this joint. Depends on how many members in the family or not. You can just do that. Same thing right here. The chicken of joints. Voila. Next stage, you separate the chest from the back. One great thing you must have is a very sharp knife. Sharp enough that you separate the flesh, and you have to be careful. This section of the chicken I do like, but my wife doesn't like it. So because of her likeness, I have to take it away.
Because of my dislike for
Joints again. Once you hear the joints, just get in.
So guys, we are teaching you how to cut up a whole of chicken perfect.
Right, so you separate the back from the chest or the breast, whichever way you want to put it. You can cut the breast in two, find the middle. My wife loves to take away the skin. You can, you don't have to. But for her likeness, and me proving to her that I love her, it is a demonstration. Separate the skin, right in the middle.
So you burst the chest of the chicken in two.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna buck up on some bone right there.
Right.
Right. So you just give it a little chop because the bone is really soft to get it separated in two.
Right. So that's the chest. Back now you bust it right into the middle. There's a joint also. You ensure you find that joint. Crack it. Right across.
Wow.
You can also separate the hips them.
Not the hip.
Sorry, not the hip, the back part of the back.
Burst that in two as well, guys. Right. And that's the part that they call the chicken back.
Right. And this is the chicken
bottom,
which you don't like. And this is the fat, which you don't like also. If you follow my wife, people, it's just be bone you get. That's basically it. The choice is you can bust the chicken in breast in two half. You want it that way?
And when you are doing this, guys, ensure that you have a meat board
to assist you.
To assist you more easily. But because my husband is, he knows what he's doing, so we didn't carry the meat board. A matter of fact, when we are around the back, we don't really carry the meat board unless it is definitely, something
necessary.
That it necessarily, yes.
Right.
So
basically we cut the breast in 4 parts, cut the back in 2 parts, separate both legs and both wings. And that's basically it.
So can you burst that back part again?
This one right here?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I can.
Okay, but there wouldn't be much flesh on it.
What you can do, you can separate the leg from the hip.
You can go ahead and show them how to do that.
I have to locate the, as I said, there's a joint. Most of the chicken have a
And you
joint.
can see it too. You don't have to
Right.
bend it. See it right here? You see that white? See, look at that.
Right here.
You can see that white. See there?
So to get into it,
Easily.
right? Then just cut the flesh. Voila.
And it's the same for the other
Right.
leg and thigh.
Find the joint. Right there. Voila.
And that's it. So can I see the leg?
So you have 2 legs, 2 hip, 2 wings.
You can go ahead and remove the skin, or you don't have to.
So to clean the chicken, guys, there's a little, what do you call it now?
That's the bladder of the chicken, or
Inside the back, you just use a knife to ensure that you go deep inside.
and you remove that as well. And you can remove the skin from the chicken, and you can leave the skin on the chicken. It depending on your liking. So this is it.
It is optional. There's no one way of doing it.
Yes.
The choice is yours.
So this is a whole of chicken just cut up in pieces.
Right.
Hope you enjoy. Hope this did help someone who can't cut up a whole of chicken.
I've never done it before. Doing it for the very first
First
time.
time.
This is how it is done. Simple.
Simple, right?
Locate the joints and cut right in between the joints.
Good. See ya.
Voila.